Soft and creamy Kesar Penda are a golden yellow Indian sweet made from milk, sugar and saffron. Each bite will melt in your mouth. They're perfect for celebrations and this version is so easy to prepare.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sanjana and this week I'm going to be showing you how to make Kesar Penda. Penda are an Indian milk-based sweet and Kesar Penda are a saffron-infused version. They are so delicious and completely dissolve in your mouth as soon as they hit your tongue. They're just full of the most delicious flavour, and today I'm going to show you the easiest way to make them. The origin of Penda is said to be in Mathura in modern-day Uttar Pradesh or northern India, and the Mathura Penda is considered a classic version and the original. These days there are multiple variations of this recipe from all across regions of India and everyone has their own favourite way of preparing it. The three flavours that I am most familiar with are the white plain Penda, Kesar Penda, which is what we're making today, and Mawana Penda, which are made from koya or mawo, which are reduced and caramelized milk solids, and these are the brown Penda that you see in the shops and they are phenomenal in flavour. Please do subscribe to my channel before you go today. Your support and your subscription is what keeps this channel running and what keeps the recipes coming as well. And I would love to hear from you in the comments for what you might like to see me cook next.
Tap the link in the description box for a full list of ingredients you need to make this recipe. While most traditional Penda recipes call for reduced milk solids, also known as mawo or koya, my recipe uses paneer. Using paneer is absolutely a shortcut and will save you a whole lot of time without compromising on texture and flavour. You can use either homemade paneer or shop-bought. The first step in making these Kesar Penda is to knead the paneer. The technique I like to use here is to use the heel of my palm to smooth out the grains. You'll want to repeat this 30 to 40 times until you have a mixture that forms a ball. Be patient and enjoy this beautiful process of mithai making. I don't recommend using a food processor for this job since that can overwork the paneer and cause it to leach out fat. This is the ultimate way to give paneer that smooth melt in the mouth texture. And I use this technique for so many of my other recipes, including my melt away malai kofta and vanilla rasmalai. To give Penda their characteristic smooth texture, it's important to treat the mixture like a bread dough. It requires kneading so that a smooth and cohesive mass forms. This repetitive action will then smooth the mixture out. Try to start off with super cold paneer straight from the fridge. Once you get to the point where the paneer rolls into a creamy ball like this, it's ready. We're going to cook this mixture very briefly. Melt some ghee in a large non-stick pan. Add in your kneaded paneer and with the heat on a medium-low, mash it all together. Stir this all the time, making sure none of the paneer catches on the bottom of the pan since this will turn it brown. Mashing the paneer with a spatula demonstrates just how smooth and creamy it is, a world of difference from the paneer cubes we know and love from our curries. Now take a look at the paneer in this pan. It's become slack and soft, and this indicates that it's time to add the milk powder. Stir this thoroughly to incorporate. Turn the heat down to the lowest setting, or if you're not very quick, then just switch it off completely. Now it's time to get all of our delicious Penda flavourings into the mixture. First, some saffron steeped in warm milk. Since these are Kesar Penda, we want to be as generous as we can be with the saffron. And my personal favourite, some ground cardamom, which is completely optional. Grated nutmeg goes in next, and finally the tiniest pinch of salt just to bring these flavours together. Mix all of this up and heat it through once more, just about 2 minutes. Tip the mixture out into a large plate and allow it to cool down completely. Once it's cool, you can knead it again, just like we did at the beginning of the process, to make it even smoother. Once it looks like this, add in some optional yellow food colouring. Since these are Kesar Penda, I want mine to be bright saffron yellow. I highly recommend using gel-based or powdered food colouring since a liquid food colouring will change the texture. Once your food colouring has been incorporated, add in some powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is going to dissolve into this mixture much quicker than if you were to use regular granulated sugar or caster sugar. As soon as you start mixing this, you're going to notice that the mixture slackens and becomes sticky very quickly, but don't panic, this is absolutely normal and what we want it to do. It's now time to rest this mixture, and to do that, place it on a piece of cling film and wrap it up tightly. This needs to go in the fridge for 6 to 8 hours or preferably overnight. The two most important things to remember when making penda from paneer is to 1. Knead the dough as thoroughly as possible, and 2. Rest the mixture. After a little chill out in the fridge, your mixture is going to look like this. Completely firm but still smooth and creamy on the inside. Break it up into small pieces and give it a quick knead for the final time. It's now time to portion this out. Making penda is a recipe that brings me so much comfort and joy since we've been doing it in my home from when I was a child. The smell of warm milk, saffron and cardamom will forever transport me to our family kitchen. And you know what? Making Indian sweets is even more satisfying when you have someone you love beside you helping. To make sure all our penda were the same size, Brother.Feasts was on weighing duty while I rolled them out today. This, my friends, is a penda press. And this particular penda press is ancient. It's been in our family for years and has pressed many a pendu. They come with all kinds of designs and patterns, so choose whichever one suits you best. Since these yellow penda are the colour of sunshine, I've opted for this beautiful sun design. One of the hardest things I've ever learned in the kitchen is how to sliver nuts. My mom taught me how to do this since she's a complete expert, and now I'm okay at it but still practicing my skills. I'm topping mine with slivered pistachios and a single saffron strand. Now to give this a gentle press and to reveal our beautiful Kesar Penda. If you don't have a penda press, that's fine too. All you need to do is roll them into rounds and then gently flatten between your palms. Now let's shape the rest of our penda. Penda originated in the city of Mathura in present-day Uttar Pradesh, northern India. Today there are dozens of varieties from across India. These styles of penda range from Rajkotna Penda from Gujarat to Karnataka's famous Dharwad Penda. Penda taste so much better when they're left to mature a little bit and develop a crust on the outside. For this reason, I arrange them on a tray and leave them in a cool, dry place uncovered for about 6 to 8 hours or until they're dry to the touch. After this, they're ready to eat. These daffodil-coloured milk buttons are smooth, rich and arguably the most luxurious of all penda. With the price of saffron exceeding that of gold per gram, Kesar Penda are quite literally the gold standard of Indian sweets.